The lighthouse keeper's cottage smelled of sea salt, cedar and something else, something older, like aged paper and faded ink. As Sarah stepped across the threshold, the floorboards creaked a gentle welcome beneath her feet. Sound effect, creaking floorboards.
Thomas, we have a visitor.
You must be Sarah, he said, extending a hand. Ellis mentioned you might find your way here someday. Time works differently along the paths, he explained. Ellis and I have had many conversations about you, though for you, I suppose you've only just met him.
I don't understand. This place shouldn't exist. The cliffs were leveled years ago.
Thomas offered Sarah a steaming mug of tea. The teacup clinked softly as she accepted it.
Look again.
Thomas gestured toward the windows. The music intensified slightly. Sarah moved to the glass. Outside, the marina development was visible in the distance, modern boats bobbing in their slips. But here, impossibly, the cottage stood on its cliff, as if occupying the same space in a different time. The sound of waves crashing against the cliffs filled the air.
The paths connect places that remember each other, and people who need to find them.
Ellis settled into an armchair by the fire. The comforting sound of fire crackling added warmth to his words.
But why me? I'm nobody special.
Thomas and Ellis exchanged a knowing glance.
Check your pocket.
Sarah reached into her jacket pocket and felt something she was certain hadn't been there before. A small, smooth stone, warm to the touch. When she pulled it out, it glimmered with an inner light that pulsed like a heartbeat.
A Wayfinder? They're incredibly rare. They choose their keepers.
It's been waiting for you, just as we have.
Sarah turned the stone in her palm. As she did, the light within it shifted, projecting what looked like a map onto her skin, different from the ones in Ellis's book, showing paths she somehow recognized, despite never having seen them before.
There are others like us, keepers of forgotten places, protectors of memories too precious to lose.
Something is happening in Millfield, Ellis continued, his voice growing serious. Places are disappearing faster than ever before, not just changing, being erased, and not by natural causes. Music becomes more tense.
What do you mean?
The new development project, Thomas said grimly. Horizon Enterprises, they're not just building a new shopping complex, they're systematically destroying places of power. Crossroads where the paths converge, and they know exactly what they're doing, Ellis added. The question is why. Sound effect, stone pulsing brighter.
The Wayfinder stone pulsed brighter in Sarah's hand, its light now casting shadows that danced across the cottage walls.
The paths have chosen you, Sarah, Thomas said. The question is, will you choose them back? Sound effect, wind rising.
Outside, the sky darkened suddenly, clouds gathering with unnatural speed.
A wind rose, rattling the windows with urgent fingers. Sound effect, windows rattling.
Time to decide, Ellis said, rising to his feet. That's no ordinary storm.